Okay guys, today I'm going to show you what to use for lake trout fishing I live in Montana, so I don't know if it works for other lakes too, but in Montana, this is what works. So, one of my favorite ones, if you like spoons and stuff like that, is a crocodile lure. They work amazing. They work for 14 to probably 30, 40-inch lake trout. Then you got one of these spinners, Panther Martin, which also works pretty well. I personally like better than the Panther Martins these spinners. I make them myself. I have a video on it. It's called How to Make a Spinner Lure Out of a Paperclip. So make sure to look that up and give that a like. So and then for a jig, you'd probably use one of these right here. I also have a little video on how to make those as well. It's called DIY Jig for Fishing. Or you can click down below to my account. My account is named Rachel right now because I dropped my phone and I'm using my mom's account. So I will change that and I'll let you know as soon as I can. But for now, it's Rachel. I'm sorry. And let's see. This is although you'd think this would be more of a pike or bass lure, this Rapala would actually work great, including this Rapala right here. For bait fishing, when you're going on bait, you can kind of avoid the smaller fish. The smallest fish you'd probably get was 14 inches. That's the smallest fish I've ever got with bait. The biggest one was probably 30, 35 inches, something like that. Pretty good. So you're going to want to use a pretty big hook, something like this, or more straight up, like that, something like that. And then for bait-wise, I like to, and you attach to your line, weights. Also, you'd probably want bigger weights than that. It's just I'm out at the moment. For bait, you would use probably, the biggest one I caught was actually on another lake trout. So if you catch a smaller lake trout with one of your spoons, this is the one that I highly recommend, then you cut it up, or you can catch a big lake trout, it doesn't really matter, but you can cut it up and throw it out, let it sit until you feel a bite, and then jerk up as hard as you can. Well, not as hard as you can, but controllably hard, and that avoids the smaller fish and gets you the big ones. I believe that's it. Oh, here's my weights. Oh, this thing's so old. There we go. Yeah, these ones are a little bit bigger right there, but not much, I guess. So make sure to check out those two videos I mentioned on the jig and the spinner. The other one is called How to Make a Spinner Lure Out of a Paperclip, and the other one is called DIY Jig for Fishing. So make sure to check those out and give those a like. I think that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.